a couple of shout outs to the women that inspired me. That's it. To the unknown legends in literature, the black women whose works are so often overlooked, to the backbone, the life essence, the matriarchs, this is for you. Shout out to the commercial writers, mainstream writers setting the bar. Maya, Giovanni, Morrison, Walker, Butler, Shonge, Hansberry. Shout out to the writers who evolved past pen and paper, learning to write in cornroll, twist, bantu. The original digital stories of our history, the songwriters, the speech writers, lesson planners, recipe writers, scandalous TV show writers, and sisters writing checks. Are there any sisters writing checks? Now, before we go any further, let's take a moment to thank our sponsor, the Black Female Body, the ultimate writing prompt, the birther of black diamonds, the skin in living color, the reinterpretation of eating growing from the scalp, the lips, an external representation of the bountiful spirit beyond its doors. And of course, that ass. The supplier of hip-hop lyrics, the star of music videos, the breaker of 1 billion necks, damn, the economic stabilizer. Beauty, never emulated, but rather stolen, rebranded, colonized, fetishized, dolazoled, dragged by queens and Kardashians. You're being mined, sis. But I digress. Shout out to the black first lady who told us to go high when the bar was so low. Why don't we ever listen? Called an ape in heels, go high. Likened to African gorillas, go high. Shout out to the revised blueprint of what a first lady should be. Countless speeches written to perfection, every magical word sparking a new flame into the heads of every black girl that listens, every black girl that reads, every black girl that dreams, go high. Speeches so transcendent, they even cross over and get renamed Melanias. Speeches bouncing around like a tennis ball hit by the great achievement writer Serena. They will steal your voice right after saying it's decline, then say it's divine once they have left you behind or confined you to their design, making it clear that you can be nothing more than the coolest monkey in the political jungle. Ursula has nothing on these thieves, but you still go high. Yes. Hallelujah. Knowing that your blueprint is still intact. Amen. Shout out to the mothers of artists whose lives will be reduced to a portrait, a poem, a play, a song now available on iTunes. Us artists knowing that our works will never measure up to your birth manifesto that is our lives. Shout out to the girlfriends who fake it. Sharing the greatest work of fiction to keep a black man's ego intact. Sacrificing your satisfaction for the greater good. You deserve a Pulitzer. Your fables giving hope to fragile masculinity, much like Wakanda pitches hope of a unified black. But isn't that how prophecies work? Someone asked earlier, what happens to a dream deferred? It gets passed down through the blood until the cycle is broken, period. Shout out to the uncredited writers. Oh, you don't know? Well, Me Too. No, Me Too, created by Tarana Burke, not Alyssa Milano. But aren't most movements made by the dark and taken by the white? I mean light. I mean Me Too. I mean us too. I mean blacks too. Shout out to the underground ghostwriter Sandra Bland, the newest co-author of every applause line from an angry black poem about the police. Never realizing that no college degree, no Sigma Gamma Rho membership, no advocacy job could cure writer's block better than a noose. No message gets the conversation going better than being a hashtag. Having no idea that when that cop pulled his taser and said, I will light you up, that he was right. Your bestseller is lit, sis. Yes. Shout out to the mothers of writing eulogies. A long-standing black tradition of writing the foreword to your child's murder. Bestsellers like Harry Potter, but these deaths are hollow. Like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, come through Mamie Till, come through Sabrina Fulton, come through Leslie McFadden. Give us a new perspective on how they crucified a God. Tell us the latest statements from your baby's mouth. Behold your son, but forgive them, mother, for they know not what they do. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? Mother, into your hands they shot my spirit. Right on, Black Marys. I am not a black woman, but I am the byproduct of your works. Thank you for the shout-outs of lessons learned. Thank you for now shouting out. We see you. Shout out. We feel you. Shout out. We hear you. Shout out. Shout